Nice and peaceful. Just here, enjoying the time, reading my book, and just reflecting on what's going on in my life and how we're gonna move on towards the future. Excuse me. So on January 31st, 2025, I resigned my 17-year-old job, and it was the best decision I made. I should have done it many years ago, and I should have really done it in September of 2024, but I hold on for a couple of more months, thinking, I made it this far, so let me just hold on. They're about to get that bonus in December, so that bonus should be good enough to make it worth it. And it wasn't, because my company in 2024 didn't have a great year. Like many companies didn't have a great year. They had a great year in 2023, but in 2024 they didn't have a great year. So therefore they cut down all the bonuses for low and middle and low class employees and management. I was management, and of course I didn't get taken care of, and I was in the same boat as many employees. Bonus wise, it was less than the year before. So at that point I was like, okay man, it was not even worth it sticking around for this. So I knew that I had to make my decision around the months of January or February, because if I stayed past those 2 months, meaning June or July, I was gonna be like, okay, well, I already made it 6 months out of the year, so might as well stay a couple of more months and see what the bonus is gonna be like. So I was gonna be back in the same predicament that I was last year. So I figured doing it in January, February would have been a good time for me, because at the end of the day, it's about me. It's not about the company. It's not about any of that stuff. So I went, and I knew that I wanted to do it in January or February, and I wanted to do it on a Monday, because on a Monday, that way it gives me time to do all the things, and the company have to figure things out themselves. If you do it on a Friday, which most people do it on Fridays, uh, trust me, they have Saturday and Sunday to figure things out. By the time Monday comes, they already got things figured out. So no, I did it like that. I did it on a Monday, and of course, I got a bunch of calls from all the CEOs of the company and the owners of the company, asking me to reconsider my decision. Let's talk and this and that, and I just didn't want to hear it. I was done with the company a while back. They weren't listening. They were trying to offer me more money to stay and hire me an extra person. And I'm like, at that point, I'm like, you guys are too late. I've been talking to you guys for months and maybe a year and a half already, and you took everything for granted. And now this is what happens now. So now you're losing a good employee, 17 years working for the same company, contributing to the company's success, and also they contribute to my success too, because in those 17 years I was able to save a lot of money on my own with my family. I was able to purchase a couple of properties, and so I'll be fine. I'm fine right now. I'm not depending on them at all, and that's what they were upset about. They were upset because I was quitting, but then again, there was like 5, 6 people before me. They were also in the same boat with me. They were with the company for many years, and they got fired. And they got fired really bad, man. Like one lady, man, they made it look like she was stealing, and the lady didn't have no intentions of stealing. She had no need for stealing. Her husband and her are very well off, and they made it look like she was stealing. And I'm like, wow, man, I don't want that shit to happen to me. So, and then another guy, he was fired for something else, and then another lady was fired for something else, and these are people that were with the company for many, many years. So I say, they're not gonna do me like that. I gotta be smarter than them, and so that's why I made my decision, and I decided to quit myself. And the way that I did it was perfect. I planned it, and I knew that no matter what they offered me, I knew that nothing was gonna keep me back, and I was not gonna sell my soul again, and I was just gonna continue moving forward because I needed to. I needed to do it for myself. I needed to do it for my family. I needed to reconnect with God and reconnect with my family and my friends and reconnect with myself. And that was it. I did it, and it was the best decision that I did. Don't look back, no regrets. I don't wish them bad, but the situation they have going on is not going to change. So, oh, it is what it is. And yeah, when I did this, I planned to be unemployed for maybe about a month or two, and then get back to work on another company, another job, another anything. Even though I was making a lot of money, decent money, but because of the commute that I was doing to the office and the time that it was taking me, I was on the road about 3 hours per day, both ways, and I want to have each way. So, and then the commute, the tolls, the gas the wear and tear on my car. So at the end of the day, when I was doing the math, I was spending over $1,000 a month just on those things, plus my time, plus the lunches that I was eating in that area, because you have to eat sometimes, and sometimes I wouldn't take food from home, because I didn't have the time. My wife didn't have the time. Nobody had the time to cook. Everybody's working like beasts. So, um, so the money that I was making was just not even worth it anymore to me, all that money, and I was spending a lot of it on those items that I just mentioned. So I made my decision. I quit, and it's been about a week or two that I did so, and super happy doing my own thing and just taking care of myself, reading, getting closer to God, getting closer to my family, my wife, and just doing my own thing. And I don't know how long I'm gonna be on this situation financially. Maybe about another 2 to 3 weeks, or maybe about another year. It don't make no difference to me because I prepare myself. And a lot of people say, well, you quit your job, 17-year-old job. I said, no, I didn't quit. I retired. Because quitting, you always think you're gonna go back to something else. But retiring meaning, you just taking some time off, for yourself. And who knows, maybe I change career. Most likely I will change career. I don't think I was in the law industry. I work for a law firm, and the work and the demand, it was just not doing it for me no more. Working 60, 70 hours a week, it was just not doing it for me. And then spending all that time on the road, getting to commute to work and back, it was just not doing it for me anymore. I'm 49 years old. I'm still young, and I just didn't want to deal with it no more. Whoever wants to live like that, that's up to them. But I just didn't want to live like that no more. So yeah, that's what I got now. That's what I got now. So I hope you like this small little video. I was trying to keep it short. I guess I can make another one later on. If you have any questions on anything, just write me in the comments, and I'll try to answer those questions, or maybe I make another video and show you more on details of my experience and what did I do to get to this point, how do I save money, how do I invest money to get out of the situation that I was. All right, thank you for your time, and I'll see you on another video.